Good day, everybody, and we are working on lesson or chapter 2, creating cover letters and using tables to create resumes. And we're starting off with project 2A. And we're going to create a resume using a word table. And the objectives are as follows. Create a table for a resume, format rows, columns, and cells in a table, and the third objective is to format paragraphs and borders in a table. Scroll down across to 172. And in the project 2A, by the time we're done, it's going to look something like this. I've already got the final product done over here. And once we've done everything, it's going to look a little something like this. Okay. In the meantime, we need to get a couple of files. We need to get a new blank document, which I've just downloaded from my OneDrive, as well as the file W02A experience. They want us to open up the new blank Word document. Then they want us to save it as last name, first name, 2A. Okay. So let's go find this new blank document in the download folder. And it was recently downloaded at 122. And we're going to open it up. Enable editing. We're ready to rock and roll. Our font type is Calibri. Our margins are 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. And our font size, I forgot to do it, font size is 11. All right, there we go. So the first thing they're going to ask us to do is to actually insert the file name down in the footer. And they want us to do that by going to the Insert tab, go over to the header footer, read the instructions. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? And yep, we've done the paragraph marks. We've done the ruler. We've got everything in inches. So Insert tab, header footer group, footer, edit footer. All right. Insert tab, header footer group, footer, go to the bottom where we've got edit footer, click anywhere in the footer. Well, we've got 3 choices, and then we're going to go up to insert in the ribbon, document info, and file name. You notice that, yeah, I have purposefully not saved it yet with a file name. There's a reason for that, because we're going to see what happens with the footer or with the file name if we save it with a different name later on. So in the meantime, this ugliness has to stay there because we are experimenting, folks. And of course, a quick old save. So the next thing they're going to ask us to do is to insert a table. 2 columns, 4 rows. I'm going to do that by going to the insert tab. Insertion point is, of course, at the very top of your document. And we're going to go to the Insert tab. Then we're going to go to Tables. Then we've got the Insert Table Grid. And it doesn't matter how you do this. You can do 2 columns, 4 rows. All good. And then we're going to type stuff in each one of these cells. We're going to add cells. We're going to format them. We're going to slice, dice, and julienne. Quick save. Again, we have the ugliness down here, but we're going to plug away. We have faith. So you can read about the table, how many columns, how many rows, how to type text in. Every time you click on a cell, you type stuff in. You can insert objects. You can insert graphs. You can insert pictures. You can pretty much insert anything in the table. Would I advise you do that? Heck no. So, but as far as we're concerned, we're just going to insert essentially plain text. And to go from cell to cell to cell to cell, you just press the tab key it goes from cell to cell to cell to cell. Alrighty. So number 1 on page 174, and activity 2.02, we're in the first cell. We're going to type objective and press the tab key. First cell, objective, make sure my font type is Calibri, press the tab key. It takes me over to the second cell on the first row. Woohoo! Too much excitement, eh? Then, in instruction number 2, we're going to type in web developer, blah, 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 blah. And you notice that the text wraps in the cell and the height of the row adjusts to fit the text. Yes, it does. Right mouse click and paste. Font type is Calibri and font size is 11. Number 3, we're going to press tab key, so it's going to bring us down to the second row, cell on the left. I'm going to type in summary of qualifications. So press the tab key once. Summary qualifications. Press the tab key again. Bring us into second row, second cell. And to the right of the summary of qualifications, what do? We're going to type the following, pressing in the enter at the end, except for the last line. So 2 years of experience. I'm going to go copy. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to press the enter key. Then I'm going to go and copy the next line. Excellent interpersonal skills, communication skills. Apparently I'm lacking them at this moment. I'm going to paste. I'm going to press the enter key. Again, keeping my eye on the font size and the font type. I don't want the Aptos to appear. I want everything to remain as Calibri 11. So that's, now we're going to do the third row, proficiency. Copy. And you notice there's no periods on the end of this. I'm guessing we might be creating a bulleted list from this. And enter. Now when I type or paste in the last line, I do not press the enter key, so we don't get any extra or extraneous stuff. Okay, and the last line is going to be fluency in spoken and written Spanish. There we go. So there's no extra paragraphs, there's no extra anything, it just sits right there. And so that was number 3. Default font and font size of the table are the same as for the document. Calibri 11. The default line spacing is single spacing with no space before or after, which differs from the default of the document. Absolutely correct and absolutely necessary. Number 4, we're going to save and compare. Save. Yep, pretty much looks like the picture in the book. Activity 2.03. Now we're going to insert text from a file into the table. Exactly the same thing as we did in the first exercise, where we put our insertion point and we went and we took the contents of another Word document and inserted it or copied and pasted it into our new document. So the file that we need to do is go to the third cell for first cell, third row. Oh dear gosh. Okay, press the tab key, right mouse click, and paste. Again, capitals, Calibri 11. I'm going to press the tab key to go over to the second column. So far it's pretty straightforward. And be sure your insertion point is positioned in the second column to the left of the cell marker it is and compare my document to the picture. Yes, I did. And now we're going to go to the Insert tab, Text Group, Object button, and Text from File. We've done this before, but Insert tab, Text Group, Object Command, Text from File. Going to go to the Download folder, and the files for today is W02A Experience. And we're just going to insert that there. And whatever the contents are have all been inserted into that one cell. Now what I am going to do is, it's not in the book, but it's kind of necessary, is I'm making sure that all our font type is Calibri, and all our font size at this point is 11. Otherwise, this exercise just does not work as it should. Sorry guys, can't get around it. It is just a thing. So that is number 3. Review tab. So if we do see this nonsensical review thingy, okay, review, resume, nope, nope, nope. I see nothing to do with resumes here, so I just can keep moving along. So number 5, locate or click to position the insertion point at the bottom of the text, and you just want to press the backspace just to get rid of that extra line at the bottom of it. Okay, so you can see it's down here. You're going to go down, and if you press the backspace, it removes the paragraph mark and it gets rid of the extra space below it. And that was 4 and 5. Number 6, it says press tab and then type in honors and activities. Okay, press the tab key and honors and activities. Let's make sure my font is Calibri, and press tab key again to go into the second column. In the second column, we're going to type the following, pressing enter at the end of each line except the last. Elected to Upsilon. And enter. So that's the first line of text. The second line of text is volunteer for American Red Cross Code for Good project. That sounds like a cool project. Go back to our Word document. This is the completed one. And paste. Do not press enter yet. Nope, we're just going to save it. Does mine look like that? Yep, and yep. Okay. Set up computer, volunteer. Everything looks terrific. Save. It's still a bit of a name monstrosity, but we're going to hold our noses and keep going at it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and 1, 2 columns. And as you can see, the table is expanding as we add content. So that is number 7 and 8. Activity 2.04, creating bulleted lists in a table. So we're going to go to the top, to the left of the word objective, and in the cell to the right of summary qualifications, select all text. So 2 years, excellent interpersonal, proficiency, bootstrap, and fluency. Okay, or you can go from the bottom up. Again, if you look at it, you find you go from the top down. It doesn't seem to give you as much control, but I guess it does. But I'm going to go from the bottom up. I've highlighted everything. With the text selected in the Home tab, paragraph group, click on bullets. Okay. Home tab, paragraph group, and bullets. All right, you're looking a little nasty, a little ugly there. And decrease the indent because we want the bullets to go a little further to the left and not quite so much in the center. Yeah, that's pretty darned ugly. So home tab, paragraph group, you go decrease or increase. Decrease moves the bullets to the left. Increase moves the bullets to the right. So let's do a good old-fashioned decrease. It bumps everything a little bit to the left. Okay, so that is 3 and then 4. So scroll is necessary so you can view the entire professional experience and honors and activities. So professional experience and honors and activities. I can kind of sort of do it. Sort of. Ish. I guess. Yeah. Yep, we can see both. And that's number 4. Scroll is necessary so you can view the entire professional experience and honors and activity sections in your screen. With the bulleted text still selected in the clipboard group, double click on the Format Painter like we did last night. And when you double click on it, the Format Painter, the feature will remain active until you turn it off. So number 5, in the cells to the right of professional experience, select the 3rd, 4th, and 5th paragraphs, beginning with design, secure, and integrate. Well, for starters, I'm going to figure out which ones they are. Design, secure, and integrate. So these 3 guys are the ones they're talking about. Highlight, home tab, clipboard group, Format Painter, double click. I'm going to click on the word design. I'm going to click on the word secure. And I'm going to click on the word integrate. Is there anything else? In the same cell under college assistant, select the 2 paragraphs that begin with assisted and developed. Okay. Assisted. I'm clicking on the word. Best way I know how to do this, guys. Developed, clicking on the word. Okay. So that's 5 and 6. And number 7, in the same cell, select the paragraphs that begin with in computer and information and set up computer, more bullets. So let's go find it. So in computer and set up. So I found it's easier just simply to click on the first word in the sentence. That way it gives you the best control ever. Escape to turn off the Format Painter. And now if I click anywhere, it's safe again. I had to turn on the light. So that was 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And my screen, my document looks a little bit like this. Indeed, it does. So I'm going to end